I don't know what neighborhood they live in Atlanta, but you can buy a lot more house in Atlanta or the suburbs of Atlanta than you can in, let's say, New York City, right? Or here in Beverly Hills. So, I think they've lived in that house for years. They probably paid $2 million for it or $1.5 million. I think they're making mortgage. I don't think she's going anywhere.
All right. So
Kim was another one I'd love to see back on TV, like Kelly Dodd. I would. I want to. Kim is terrific television. I'd love to see her back. So who knows? But no, I think they're fine. I think that was just a rumor.
All right. So I gave her some business advice and you're like, she's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. So that's interesting. You know what? I would like to talk about at the moment is God, and we don't have to do deep dive into Beverly Hills because I don't want to end up there because we do it all the time. Mauricio, buying Beverly Hills, has joined Netflix. It is out. The premiere, Farrah, the daughters were on it. There was a premiere. Melon Ball, of course, was bopping her head around the premiere. Kyle was there and Dorit was there. So have you watched Buying Beverly Hills? I haven't.
I can't wait. I was reading the reviews.
Are they good? Because I read some. Yeah, I read mixed.
I think I read one from yahoo.com that essentially said it's very much like all its competitors, $1 million listing, selling Sunset. It's completely similar. Only, it tries to pit Alexia, the two daughters, against one another. Kyle obviously had her oldest daughter from a prior relationship, and then their oldest daughter, I can't remember if it's Alexia, anyway, with Mauricio. They kind of are like competing for who's going to take over dad's dynasty. I guess apparently Mauricio has a no asshole policy at buying Beverly Hills. So they're saying there's a little less drama so far than maybe selling Sunset, which we know, the producers of that show really pitted everybody against each other.
DeVello, The Hill, shout out.
I don't know, people, this was an interesting TikToker take that I saw, which was, do we want to in a time, and I know we don't get political on this show, but reading the climate, because this is important.
Talk to me.
In a time where, you could argue maybe democracy is, at risk when, we're now going to be heading into a huge recession. We could be seeing, major layoffs again, inflation's insane. Do we want to see indulgence right now? Or are we entering back into okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, then what's the
alternative? Because here's the thing, look, I have to admit, but what was Bling Empire started during month 2, when we were done with Tiger King at the beginning of the pandemic. Bling Empire hit. It was filmed 2 years before, and it finally got airtime, and it was out, and the wealth there makes Diana. Do you realize that Anna Shea, I know you don't know who that is. Anna Shea is worth $600 million. Mimi Morris is worth $800 million. 600. They're worth Bling Empire is so over the top with money. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant show. Here's the thing. What were you going to say? What was the alternative from this TikToker? What was the what else is there?
Well, I think the TikToker was arguing, are we now entering a time where you really want to see real situations instead of the 1%ers? Do we kind of want to see that? But, look, ultimately sex and wealth, we turn to television and reality TV as escapism. The joy of Housewives is I can be scrolling on my phone, shopping on Nordstrom's, or shopping on Gucci for something.
I love Gucci.
$2,000 on, and you tune in and you tune out, and you just let your mind wander, and you become invested in these people's lives that you don't really know, but you think you know. And I don't think that's ever going to go away. I don't. I appreciated her point that okay, people are struggling every day, but people were struggling. People have always struggled and will always struggle. So I think your answer was genius. No, I don't think people give a shit. Will it be a huge hit? I don't know. What do you think?
I'm not. Well, let me ask you something before I answer. Let me ask you, Miss Fraser, would you rather watch Emily and Gina and Coda de Casa on RHOC and those houses and the cars and the kids and Shane and Gina pulling her new business out of her ass? Or would you rather watch Sutton Strack and Kyle Richards and Dorit?
Well, Sutton and Dorit and Kyle. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the non-opulent one was the first one with Emily and Gina and the casita and the house. That's how normal people live. That's a normal life to me. That's not affluent. That's not, yes, it's very affluent in the world of reality, what people make and live. But those are real people that we all grew up with.
And we don't want to watch, you're right.
I'm not that intrigued by, a 4-bedroom ranch and getting the kids ready for school. That's me. That's just me. Who am I? A snob? No, I don't know.
No,
I'm being honest.
Staff. I want
staff.
Kathy slathering that Russian caviar all over that baked potato at 11:45 in the morning here in Los Angeles and wanting to know why her phone isn't working. Because it's just really not turned on. I mean, it's like, you're right. Okay.
And look, to answer your question, I don't see it's like the others. I mean, Selling Sunset from Adam DeVello, who did The Hills. And now he does Selling OC, which I thought was as brilliant. I've had all these people on my show. It's The Hills. It's the music. It's the way it's produced. It is high end. It is reality, but docuseries. It is real estate porn. It is like models, that are real estate agents. Yes, and yes. I want every real estate agent to be gorgeous. And Selling the OC, we don't have all women in the office. Now we have men and they're gorgeous and they're selling luxury real estate and they're fighting over this. Yeah, I want those shows. To me, the way they're produced, the style, the look, I don't think it's buying Beverly Hills. I'm not feeling it. I always say, look, I only watch these shows when you're coming on my show. So look, my team works with Netflix. We've tried. We're trying. I want Farrah. I want Mo. I'll take any of the agents. I'm not watching it until someone from the show comes on my podcast, which means I'll have to watch the whole fucking thing. But until then, I'm going to take a pass on this one. We tried for Mo. We're still trying. We're trying for Farrah. We're trying for all of them.
Mo is,
we have a great relationship with Netflix, but things are just, it doesn't always work that way. There's timing and schedules. Until we get a yes and someone comes on this show for an interview, I'm going to pass on this one, baby. Yeah, I'm going to pass.
Okay, I agree. I mean, Mo is amazing. Mo is he's such great TV. I hope we see PK on the show. Now,